Hello friends, welcome to Time Affairs. In today's video, we're diving into part 2 of the mental game of trading. This time, we'll be exploring 10 key lessons that will transform the way you approach trading, not just on the charts, but in your mind. First, we'll talk about foundations of the mental game, what the mental game really is, and why it's crucial to your success. Emotions aren't just distractions, they're signals you can learn to use. Then, we'll look at recognizing emotional patterns. How can you identify your emotional triggers and start journaling to track those patterns for better decision making? Next up, mastering greed. We'll break down the common signs of greed in trading and how you can resist the urge to overtrade and chase profits that can lead to big losses. We'll also cover how to overcome fear, from FOMO to the fear of losing, and the mental shifts you need to make to combat it. And if you've ever been on tilt, we'll help you understand what it is, how it impacts your performance, and how to recover fast during a stressful trading session. Building stable confidence is next. What's the difference between stable confidence and overconfidence? And how can you develop it through preparation and reflection? Then we'll dive into improving discipline, the common challenges traders face, like impatience and procrastination, and how creating a routine can keep you on track. We'll also talk about real-time problem solving, how to manage emotions in the heat of the moment and reset your mindset when things get tough. But that's not all. We'll also discuss how to handle setbacks and burnout, and why things often get worse before they get better in trading, plus how to prevent burnout. And finally, we'll explore how to integrate the mental game into your strategy with the inchworm concept, taking small, steady steps to balance your strengths and weaknesses and reaping the long-term benefits of mastering the mental game in trading. So, stick around, hit that like button, and let's dive into these game-changing lessons that will help you become not just a better trader, but a better version of yourself in this challenging journey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights like this. Hey traders, let's talk about the foundation of the mental game of trading by Jared Tendler. Here's the deal. Trading isn't just about charts, strategies, or market trends. The real challenge lies in your own mind. That's what the mental game is all about. So, what is the mental game? Simply put, it's your ability to manage emotions, focus under pressure, and make rational decisions even when the market is throwing curveballs. Why is this important? Because no matter how good your strategy is, if fear, greed, or overconfidence get in the way, you'll make impulsive decisions that hurt your performance. Here's the kicker. Emotions aren't your enemy. They're signals. When you feel anxious, greedy, or frustrated, your mind is trying to tell you something. Maybe you're over-leveraging, chasing trades, or ignoring your plan. Instead of suppressing these feelings, Tendler teaches us to decode them. Recognize the patterns, understand the triggers, and use that information to improve. Mastering the mental game isn't just a skill, it's a game changer. So ask yourself, are you in control of your emotions, or are they controlling you? Hey traders, let's dive into a crucial step in mastering the mental game, recognizing your emotional patterns. Every trader has emotional triggers that sabotage their decisions, but the real challenge? Identifying them before they cause damage. So, how can you spot these recurring triggers? Start by paying attention to your thoughts and feelings during trades. Do you feel anxious when you're about to pull the trigger? Do you chase trades after missing out? Or maybe frustration creeps in after a small loss, leading to revenge trading. These patterns don't come out of nowhere. They're your emotional fingerprints in the market. Now here's where the magic happens. Journaling. Keeping a trading journal isn't just about recording profits and losses. It's about tracking your emotions. After every trade, write down how you felt, what you were thinking, and any decisions you made based on those feelings. Over time, you'll start to see patterns emerge. For example, you might notice that fear kicks in when the market is volatile, or greed takes over when you're on a winning streak. The beauty of journaling? It takes these subconscious patterns and puts them right in front of you. Once you can see them, you can fix them. So, here's your next move. Grab a notebook or open an app and start tracking your trades and emotions today. The insights you'll gain are priceless. What patterns have you noticed in your trading? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear your experiences. Let's talk about one of the biggest mental game challenges in trading: greed. It's the silent killer of your account, and if you don't master it, it'll always control your decisions. So, what are the common signs of greed? For starters, overtrading. You've hit your daily goal, but you keep going, chasing more profits. Or maybe you ignore your strategy and jump into trades that feel right, even though the setup isn't there. Another big one? Holding on to a winning trade way too long, hoping for that one massive payday, only to watch the market reverse against you. Sound familiar? Now, how do you control that urge to overtrade or chase profits? Jared Tendler's advice is simple but powerful. Shift your focus from results to process. Instead of obsessing over how much money you're making or losing, focus on executing your plan flawlessly. Did you follow your strategy? Did you stick to your risk management rules? That's where your energy needs to go. And here's a pro tip: set clear goals before you start trading. Know when to stop for the day, whether you're up or down. Greed thrives on lack of boundaries, so create them and stick to them. Trading is a long game, not a lottery ticket. The sooner you master greed, the faster you'll grow as a trader. Hey traders, let's tackle a mental game challenge that holds many of us back: fear. Whether it's fear of missing out, fear of losing, or fear of making mistakes, this emotion can paralyze you and wreck your trading decisions. Let's break it down. First, there's FOMO, the fear of missing out. You see a market move and jump in late, hoping to catch the tail end of a rally. Sound familiar? Then there's the fear of losing. It keeps you from taking valid trades because you're too worried about what might go wrong. And finally, the fear of making mistakes. This one creates hesitation, overanalyzing, and second-guessing every move. So how do you fight back? Jared Tendler teaches us to reframe fear as information. Fear isn't the problem. It's what you do with it that counts. For example, FOMO might be a sign that you lack confidence in your trading plan. Fear of losing could mean your risk management isn't solid enough. Instead of running from fear, ask yourself, what is this feeling trying to tell me? Here's the mindset shift. Stop focusing on what you might lose and start focusing on what you can control: your strategy, your risk, and your execution. And remember, every trader feels fear at some point. The difference is the best traders use it as fuel to improve. Let's talk about tilt, one of the most dangerous mental traps in trading. Tilt happens when emotions like anger, frustration, or revenge take over, and it completely derails your decision-making. If you've ever blown up your account after a losing streak or taken impulsive trades out of frustration, that's tilt in action. So, what exactly is tilt, and how does it affect performance? Tilt isn't just about losing control, it's about letting emotions cloud your judgment. Maybe you hate losing so much that after a bad trade, you jump right back in, trying to win it all back. That's called revenge trading. Or maybe you're so frustrated by a mistake that you ignore your rules and take trades out of spite. Tilt leads to impulsive decisions, bigger losses, and a loss of trust in your own strategy. Now, how can you recover from tilt during a session? First, recognize the signs early, like clenching your fists, negative self-talk, or rushing into trades. Once you spot it, take an immediate break. Step away from your screen, breathe, and reset your mind. Tendler suggests creating a real-time correction plan, a step-by-step process to calm down and refocus. The key is to prevent tilt from snowballing. Accept the loss, analyze what went wrong, and move on. Trading is a game of discipline, not emotion. Remember, one bad trade doesn't define you, but how you handle it does. Hey traders, let's talk about building stable confidence, one of the most critical skills for long-term success. Confidence is essential in trading, but here's the thing: not all confidence is created equal. So, what's the difference between stable confidence and overconfidence? Stable confidence is built on a solid foundation: your preparation, skills, and past experiences. It's knowing you're ready for the market, even if things don't go your way. Overconfidence, on the other hand, is a trap. It happens when you overestimate your abilities, take reckless risks, or think a winning streak makes you invincible. Overconfidence can set you up for massive losses. Now, how can you develop true, stable confidence? Jared Tendler breaks it down. It starts with preparation and reflection. Preparation means having a clear plan before every trade, knowing your setups, risk parameters, and market conditions like the back of your hand. When you're prepared, you don't hesitate. Reflection comes after the trade, reviewing what worked, what didn't, and what you learned. It's about being honest with yourself and using every trade as a stepping stone for growth. Here's the truth. Stable confidence doesn't come from winning trades. It comes from consistently doing the right thing, even when it's tough. And remember, confidence is built brick by brick, one prepared trade, one honest reflection at a time. What's your biggest challenge when it comes to confidence in trading? Let's dive into a game-changing topic: improving discipline. Discipline is the backbone of successful trading, but let's be real, it's easier said than done. So what are the key challenges traders face when it comes to discipline? First, there's impatience, jumping into trades too early because you can't wait for the perfect setup. Then there's procrastination, putting off important tasks like journaling or planning because they don't feel exciting. And let's not forget over-focusing on results, where you get so obsessed with making money that you forget to stick to your process. So, how can you fix this and build real discipline? Jared Tendler emphasizes the power of creating a routine. Start each day with a pre-trading ritual. Review your plan, set clear goals, and visualize yourself executing trades with precision. This primes your mind to stay focused. Another key is identifying your weak spots. If impatience is your issue, practice waiting for the perfect setup, even in a demo account. If procrastination is holding you back, set small, achievable goals to build momentum. Discipline isn't about being perfect, it's about improving step by step. And remember, discipline isn't a personality trait, it's a skill you can build with consistency. What's one thing you'll do today to strengthen your trading discipline? Let me know in the comments. Let's talk about real-time problem solving. Because let's face it, trading can get intense, and managing emotions while you're in the middle of a session is no easy feat. So, how can you stay calm and focused in those high-pressure moments? First, it's all about recognizing your emotions in real time. If you start feeling anxious, frustrated, or overly excited, stop and notice it. These emotions are like warning lights on your dashboard. The key is to identify them before they take over. Once you've spotted them, reset your mindset. So, what are some effective mental resets you can use during stressful trading moments? One technique Jared Tendler recommends is the 3-breath rule. Take 3 deep breaths, focus on the present moment, and clear your mind. This simple reset can ground you and bring your focus back to the task at hand. Another strategy is to take a short break. Step away from your screen, grab a coffee, or even take a quick walk. This allows your brain to cool off and refocus. And here's a big one. Remind yourself of your plan. When emotions start running high, return to your trading strategy and trust in it. A solid plan keeps you anchored even when the market feels chaotic. Remember, trading is a marathon, not a sprint. You won't win every battle, but with real-time problem-solving skills, you'll handle those emotional moments like a pro. What mental reset techniques do you use? Share them in the comments. I'd love to hear what works for you. Let's dive into a tough topic today: handling setbacks and burnout. In trading, things don't always go as planned, and sometimes it feels like everything is going wrong. But here's the truth: things often get worse before they get better. Why is that? Well, after a string of losses or a series of bad decisions, it's easy to get stuck in a negative cycle. You start doubting yourself, trying to make up for lost ground, and that's when the mistakes start piling up. It's a tough spot to be in, but don't let it fool you. This is part of the journey. The key is to recognize it early and give yourself some space to reset. Improvement takes time, and sometimes you need to hit that low point before you can climb back up stronger. Now, let's talk about burnout, a real issue for traders. Trading can be emotionally exhausting, especially if you're pushing yourself too hard. How can you prevent it? Start by listening to your body and mind. If you're feeling mentally drained, frustrated, or disconnected, that's a red flag. Take breaks, set limits on how many hours you trade in a day, and make sure you're also taking care of your physical health. Remember, trading isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. Burnout doesn't happen overnight. It builds up when you're ignoring the warning signs. So be proactive. Take time for rest, reflection, and self-care. The market will always be there, but your well-being is the foundation of your success. Have you ever experienced setbacks or burnout in your trading journey? How did you handle it? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your experiences and how you've bounced back. Hey traders, we've made it to the most crucial parts of mastering the mental game, integrating it into your strategy. You can have the best technical skills and knowledge, but if your mindset isn't aligned with your strategy, you'll hit a wall. So, how can you use the inchworm concept to balance your strengths and weaknesses? Here's the idea. The inchworm concept is about incremental growth, just like an inchworm moves forward in small, controlled steps. Instead of trying to tackle everything at once or fix all your weaknesses immediately, focus on one thing at a time. If you're great at analyzing charts but struggle with discipline, take small steps to improve that discipline. Set trading limits, stick to your plan, and celebrate those wins. Then move on to the next area for growth. This method allows you to build up your mental game gradually, without overwhelming yourself. Now, let's talk about the long-term benefits of mastering the mental game in trading. When you build a strong mental foundation, you can handle the ups and downs of trading much more effectively. You'll become more resilient, make smarter decisions, and keep a calm head, even in volatile markets. Mastering the mental game doesn't just help you in trading. It carries over into every aspect of life. Remember, trading isn't just about analyzing markets. It's about analyzing yourself, learning from mistakes, and building better habits every day. The mental game is a lifelong journey, and the traders who succeed are the ones who keep working on it consistently. All right, traders, that wraps up today's deep dive into the mental game of trading. I hope you've picked up some valuable insights that'll help you manage your emotions, sharpen your mindset, and ultimately improve your trading performance. Remember, mastering the mental game is just as important as mastering the markets themselves. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And if you want more trading tips and strategies like this, subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Share this video with your fellow traders because we all know that a stronger trading community is a winning one. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Keep trading smart and stay focused on your mental game.